sure how to phrase this, but do you have a few calls coming next year?
I'm not sure how to phrase it on the reply. Well, it's just, playoffs are coming. They're going to have to be sharp heading in. When you're on the outside looking in from where we are, it's hard to whine and bitch, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Paul had a busy last couple of days. How did you play tonight?
How did I think Yak played tonight? I got a little better as the night went on. I think the day affected him. I think some of the response from the fans affected him. And, once he got into the game, he played a little bit better as the night went on.
You haven't totally articulated with this all-star, rather the trade deadline plan goals or whatever it is, but I noticed the last two home games, if you won them both, you'd have 20 wins, which is this team hasn't accomplished at home. This team hasn't accomplished since they were in the Stanley Cup final.
Well, there was 18 games left, I believe, when the trade deadline came, and we looked at those 18 games, and we felt we needed to give the players something they could hang their hat on, and we weren't out at that point, but it wasn't looking real good, and we needed to approach things where we started over in a number of different areas. A lot of times players will roll their eyes and go, yeah, right, we played the beginning of the year, but this group accepted that and they played pretty well towards it. The 20 wins as a team or an organization this year wasn't one of them, but I don't think there's any reason why it can't be. If we're at 18 right now, we've got the 2 left, that should certainly be a goal of ours. Thought we gave everything we had tonight to get to 19. We had a good game. You don't like to throw out a lot of accolades when you lose, because it's still the name of the game is winning and sending the fans home happy that way. But I thought tonight's game was a very competitive one on our behalf against a good team. I thought we had enough chances and looks around the net to win the game. I didn't think we gave up a lot. I thought our special teams, especially the penalty kill part against the number 1 power play in the league, was good. So there was a lot of things that I was pleased with as a coach, but it does come down to the outcome, and we didn't get what we wanted.
Did you say something like as a goal to go 50-50 on the way home? Or,
Yeah, we talked about 18 games and where we could be at as record-wise. We talked about power play, penalty kill. We talked about face-offs. We talked about individual numbers. We talked about plus-minus, and that's why tonight's that's why plus-minus is a bad stat, really. Like Leon's line takes it on the chin for a bad pinch and a turnover, and you're -2 just like that, and you really don't have anything to do with the play. So, but we did talk about that.
are those goals still there to be achieved?
Yeah, there is for individuals and team-wise, power play and penalty kill wins. We can still get there. We can get to where we want it to go. But we looked at playing 500. Our road play, our road record's actually been better than I may have anticipated based on the first 3 quarters of the season. Our home record could be a little bit better, polish that up, and I think that's probably where you're going.
Did Gibson show you why you should be rebuilding?
Yep, he did. Made some good saves, didn't he? Fought through traffic. He looked big and calm, and we had some good scoring chances. Like, we really had some good chances. I'm not sure that team's given up that much in a long time, and their goaltender played well.
It's the kind of team that used to push you guys out of games, the LA's and the Anaheims. It's not happening. Maybe you're not winning them all, but you're not being pushed.
No, we're making strides. Players feel a little more comfortable with some of the changes that Peter's made already. It's more a scrappy pack mentality than individual play, which is important. And you go San Jose, LA, Anaheim, 3 in a row. You get 1, and you push the other 2 teams to the brink. You can't get caught up too much in that, because I didn't think the emotional level of tonight's game would be the same as if we happen to be meeting them in the first round in 2 weeks. And that happens. It's natural. It happens at this time of the year.
What are you going to do with this next 2 weeks? I mean, there's like 6 and 5 and 3 days
Yeah, we'll take, tomorrow we're taking a day off on, today's Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to work out as a team. We're coming into the gym and we're gonna get a workout, and that may be, a bit of a tactics day as well, where we'll spend some time video-wise. But they will get some rest. 19 games in 34 days, I think it is without having any 2-day break. It's a tough run for us. And then after that, we'll work on our foundation. We'll prepare for Calgary, we'll prepare for Vancouver, but a lot more will be training camp orientated, reminding them, you know, going back and of the little details about what we do on entries, what we do on forecheck, how we want to play in the O-zone, face-off coverages. We still have some players here that are fairly new to our team and haven't had a lot of practice time. They're still asking questions on the bench, but the schedule's, the way it's been laid out, it's been tough.
Have you ever had that's what I was going to ask about, have you ever had a season where you had a schedule that was set up so oddly, where it took such a long time off, you know, right at the break, and now
Here's what I can tell you, that there's 30 coaches in the league. Everybody hates their schedule. That's just natural, and you can go back to last year and everybody hated theirs as well. So it's not a perfect science. You know, this year our breaks didn't come at ideal times. We had the Olympic break when everybody else had the All-Star break. We have 3 games in 14 days, I think, or 15 days now, which isn't ideal. You'd like to spread them out a little bit more. Last year in San Jose, we started 16 of 21 on the road. And no one wanted that, but that's just how it comes out of the computer, and you play.